Hi Pisces, my name's Leona from Supraconscious Soul, and this is your December general reading. Now, I know for the other signs, I've kind of done December, January, February, but Spirit said no with this reading. They're like, no, this is what they need to go through now. And I think with some of the other signs, it was more of a drawn out process. They're saying that this is what you need to know now, so we're going to do it now, and I will get to your January and February in another reading, so you won't lose out. So first of all, you come into the reading as the 10 of water. Now, what this is telling me is that in terms of your original world, in terms of the setting that we're coming into, this is you. There's a harmony at home. There's a good energy. People are getting on with each other. There's a sense of balance. There's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of children being happy with this card. There's a sense of peace. There's a sense of having enough to do what you need to do. So, next to that, we have the Queen of Earth. Now, this would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Sorry. Yeah, it would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And now the energy of this card, or it could be you taking on the energy of this card in order to create growth, in order to create independence, in order to create stability in the home. Because this character, she's beautiful. She comes in and brings in stability. She is that woman that knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She knows how to put a shelf up. She knows how to kind of run a business from home. She knows how to make sure everybody's entertained, everybody's happy. She runs a good home. And it also talks about the home becoming a place of more abundance, becoming like you're doing up this room, or you're doing up that room, or you're adding a conservatory here. She is that energy of bringing wealth into the home and bringing it in so that everybody can enjoy it, let's say. So next to that, we have the World. Now, this is a beautiful card, but it talks about, if you break it down, it breaks down to a 3. So, although it is about endings of cycles, completions, it's like a sense of victory with this card. It's almost like you've gone through certain cycles and you've gone through certain things, and it feels like it's like you're at the end of that. You're at the end of that, and you feel like there's a sense of completion in some way. It's like you know what you want. It's like you've done what you said on the tin, basically. You feel like that sense of completion. You feel like you are leveling up, let's say. But with the 3, there's also an insecurity there. There's also a need to watch out for a self-sabotage, or a feeling of instability, or other people bringing in that instability to kind of wreck your peace, so to speak. Because we have Mending, and it's 52 in reverse. Now, what this is saying to me, 7, it breaks down to a 7, so it's very spiritual. There's a spiritual lesson in this card, and the lesson is that sometimes we go through pains and we go through these situations that cannot be fixed, and ultimately leads to heartbreak, and it leads to a sense of feeling like maybe we couldn't mend it, or we couldn't do everything to fix this, yeah? But what it's saying is that sometimes that pain is just something that is supposed to bring us back to source. It's supposed to bring us back to spirit. It's supposed to bring us back into a sense of our higher selves, yeah? Knowing that some things we can't control, some people we can't control, some situations we have no control of, and sometimes pain is that thing that is gonna make us reach for something higher. Okay. Underneath that, we have 4, which is the Emperor. So the stability is going to come from you taking lead and being a leader and being in authority. This talks about the father. It talks about his role within the home. So we have the Emperor and we also have the Queen of Earth here. They would make a great couple because he comes at it with logic and reasoning and more of a sense of clarity. Yeah, he comes at it with a leadership, with an inner strength. Yeah, she comes at it with a nurturing and a sense of looking after the home and the outside. So we have this internal and external strength for you guys this month. In the center of the reading, which is a little bit worrying, we have the King of Fire. Now, this is telling you to watch out for lashing out. It's telling you to watch out for... It's almost like with the King of Wands, there's somebody that has it out for you. There's somebody that has a revenge or a need to get you back in some way, unless it's you putting out this energy. And then that means that you're kind of, you could cut somebody off coldly with this card, or you could burn them with words, let's say. You could... It's a very angry, very negative, very lashing out card. So this is somebody who is not happy internally and they are using their energy for badness, yeah? They are using their energy in a destructive way. They are using it for revenge. They're using it to hurt. They are using it to cause harm. So that is the warning for the center of your reading. But next to that, we have the Page of Earth. Now, this could be somebody who is... This is somebody who stopped learning. They could have dropped out from school. They could be not wanting to kind of... Not wanting to grow, or not wanting something to grow materially. Not wanting to have that... not wanting somebody to have security, feeling like they're left out in the cold in terms of finances or in terms of abundance. So they feel like they could be not wanting to learn, not wanting to take part in terms of the whole. They could be, it could also be suggesting that there is a position or a job that is lost, or it could also be about learning the wrong things, somebody learning the wrong things, or children around them learning the wrong things. Okay, we also have, next to that, we have a leg up. Now, this is saying that if you need support at this time, it's about asking for help for you guys. Or if you need, or it's saying that there's also somebody that could come in and give you a leg up. We have either the mummy or the daddy polar bear with the baby there. So yet again, we have this theme of children and needing to be that support. It also talks about interdependent relationships, and that being the most useful, because it's a relationship where there's a give and a take and there's an appreciation on both sides. So what this could be saying for you guys is that you're starting to notice when there is this appreciation and when there is this give and take, and you're starting to know when this vengeful energy is coming in for you guys, and you're kind of like, look, you could be asking for help with this situation, because essentially this is the worst card in your reading, and it's not that bad. It just talks of somebody using their energy wrongly, but this talks about help coming in order to support that, in order to help that. And that's also a 7 as well, the 34. So that is another spiritual card in terms of you will be getting spiritual help. What's interesting is that your whole bottom row is now water. So you came in with the energy of water, one of the best water cards as well. And you're now moving to the messenger of water. Now this is somebody who is being a little bit vindictive, a little bit spiteful, a little bit jealous, a little bit playing on people's sympathies, not wanting to they're being manipulative, let's say. They're being deceitful, and it's telling you to watch out for this energy if this is not you. And it's saying that with this, what I'm seeing is as well that it's almost like we've got the two of air. Oh no, sorry, this one's air, not water. Yeah, so we've got the two of air, and this talks about feeling like there's a stalemate, feeling like you can't make a decision, feeling like you're drowning. It could be in this person's energy because they are, yet again, there's somebody, this is a water sign in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody with that energy, and it's causing you to kind of feel like you're just there, stuck in the water. You're not swimming, you're not sinking, you're just there. So a decision needs to be made. Now, the final card is the Four of Air. And this is talking about... Sorry, your whole bottom row isn't water. It's because of all the blue. I just looked at the colours. It's water, and then we have air. So this is about clarity. So there's a decision that needs to be made. Then now this is about coming out of a period of rest. It's also about feeling like you're overworked as well. This card and this card together, there's a sense of heaviness mentally and physically. With the page of with the page of Earth, it's about feeling like you're being overworked, feeling like you have a lot of responsibilities materially on your shoulders, feeling like you want to kind of escape from the bills a little bit, stuff like that. And then the Four of Air is, it could be recovery after an illness. It could be coming out, it's almost like your get out of jail card as well for some people, whatever that means. It's like you're coming out of a period of reflection with more clarity. Let's say it's like you've gone in on yourself and you've decided, look, I'm gonna follow my intuitions, and I'm gonna follow my dreams, and I'm gonna look out for them because they're giving me messages. It could also be about you dealing with the Four Swords one at a time. So every time you go to sleep, it's like you're dealing with one more sword, and you're slowly working your way through in order to gain more clarity within a situation. Your final card is 37, and that is a 10. So that would be a 1, which talks about new beginnings. The worry with this card is that it talks about cycles. It talks about things that sometimes things going so well that we kind of sabotage ourselves a little bit. Need to watch out for that. It can talk about needing to break these cycles, needing to recognize these cycles, and realizing that sometimes certain stories are best left not told anymore. Certain stories are best left at the end, yeah? So you came into this reading of your original world as very harmonious. This is saying don't allow these two energies to ruin it. It also reminds you that in the Queen of Earth, you have this groundedness. There is somebody on your side that is an Earth sign, that is grounded and helping to keep you grounded. It's just saying certain stories now, Pisces, it's time to let them go. It's time to stop telling them. And as you stop telling them, you allow a new story to be told. Take care. Hope this has helped. Bye-bye.